Who are the Holy Spirit? These clowns. Somebody is butt hurt. Somebody is butt hurt. Butt hurt. Hi, collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I am so sorry I had to cut my last video short. Y'all know how it is out here, so I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. My karmics called the police on me while I was doing my reading just now, and 3 police cars showed up. 1 pulled in my driveway, and 2 on my front lawn area or whatever. I don't know what they said to get the police to come to my house just now, but I really don't care, to be honest with you, because you don't have to answer the door and let nobody in your house. And ain't nobody gonna lie and say nothing. Yeah, y'all, I'm dead serious. It's an abuse of power. And they already know you can't say anything bad enough to the point where it will cause them to SWAT your home, because you can get jail time behind that, especially if it's false allegations. So whatever they said, it was probably something small or something. I don't know what they said, and I'm not going to try to find out either. What I do know is when you're inside your home, you don't have to answer the door for nobody. And you also don't have to open the door, let them in. You don't have to do nothing but sit in your damn house. And that's just what the fuck I did. I waited for them to go away. Okay? Yeah, they stupid. They are making things worse. Why? I can only imagine. If I want to find out, I'll wait a couple of days and I'll call the police station or whatever, or talk to somebody to see what they tried to do. But I mean, it's to the point where it's just stupid and an obvious abuse of power. Obvious. So yeah, Kuan Yin's okay. I'm gonna keep on reading, y'all. I'm gonna keep on reading. All right, so let me see what other energy I got. All right, so we had a masculine, and well, so the final thing, the last thing that I was saying was that it's because they got fired, by the way. I'm sorry. The people that had been harassing me, a lot of them, they work for the CIA. All right, some of them are my family members that are connected to the CIA because of I have an uncle that passed away. His name is Chucky Chisholm. He had a whole CIA career his whole life, and he used to gang stalk and harass my father even before I was born, and that's why he targeted my father's children. My father said back in the 60s, he remembers he used to come in disguise and come and watch my father, and this is way back in the day. So you have to understand the gang stalking goes way back in the day, even with families that come from royal bloodlines, especially from other countries. And my father comes from Ethiopia. So they've been watching him even possibly before he even got married. I'm telling you, they were already connected with these societies wherein they'll try to hook up the family members that they're sacrificing with these energies so they can have children, and they can pluck from those children to sexually abuse. They can pluck from those children to sacrifice, energy harvest. This is what they do. It's like planting seeds. So say, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened with my uncle. So say you have say your family is poor and you're growing up in a poor neighborhood, poor situation, but you have another family member that's not close to you that might be working for the CIA. Back in the day, they're trying to clean up now because they're firing people, obviously. Back in the day, because they were connected to these organizations, covens, and secret societies that were manifesting off of your energy and sacrificing you, and it wasn't as prevalent and out in the open as it is now, what would have happened is they would have tried to get a person with a certain type of bloodline and DNA to get married to someone in their family that's poor or in a bad situation, in a ghetto, in a trailer park, in a poor situation. And they'd already be making plans that the offspring of whoever this family member is that's already poor and in a bad situation, they would secretly throw things in that person's life to make sure that they never become wealthy, they become unstable, and bad things happen. Y'all remember the Black FBI agent that came forward and told the truth about how he used to sabotage people that were trying to build the Black community back in the day. So my uncle was that type of an energy. He worked for the CIA, had a full career. I was never close to him. I only saw him one time when we were growing up, and he picked my mother's children in the ghetto. He picked off my mother's children to experiment on through the military and to do stuff to us. And my aunt too. The two of them worked together. Okay, two of them worked together to sacrifice different ones of my mother's children, and this was pre-planned before my mother ever even got pregnant. Okay, I have an aunt, Cynthia. I have an aunt, Cynthia Moore, and I have an uncle, Chucky. He died. Chisholm is his last name. Both of them were in the CIA, and both of them joined this coven, and they both preyed on my mother's children. And that's why I had to do that prayer for first daughters, because my mother was the first daughter, and my mother's whole life was tragic. All of her children born in poverty, everything, all in poverty. And that's because we were all sacrificed, because one or two family members wanted to be in the wealth class. They wanted to be rich. And they knew if they could get the high priestess energy from bloodlines coming from Africa, they might have gotten my mother and father together so that they could benefit by sacrificing their children. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. So they decided, they came together even when I was a young child. They did rituals over me, and they sacrificed me. And my sister, they brought her into, the coven and all of that. So these are all these people that are calling the police on me and doing all this stuff to me right now. They just got fired. These people just got fired. That's who just got let go by the FBI. They started an investigation. Well, they've been started the investigation, but yesterday I told you all that they were, I told y'all what was going on yesterday, and I told y'all what came out. And right now, because everybody got canned, I told y'all it just happened. Everybody got fired. They're retaliating against me by, I don't know what they told the police, to have 3 police officers come to my house while I've been on here doing a reading for the last almost 2 hours with y'all. So I don't know what they might have said to the police, but that was retaliation. Okay. And me, of course, I'm not going to open the door for the damn police because I have not done anything to anybody. So there it is. So Holy Spirit, do you have any other energy? And please do not give me the energy of what just happened, because that's not for my collective. That's for me. All right, Holy Spirit, any other energy? What? Give me some other energy. What is the energy crowning? What's going on now? Holy Spirit, let's talk about it. Okay. So right now, somebody is feeling powerless. Okay. Right now, somebody is feeling really powerless. Okay. And they're doing spell work. Okay. Okay. To try to cause a whole bunch of confusion, because something's about to get balanced out. Okay. So something's about to get balanced out for somebody. So somebody's doing spell work and doing a lot to try to cause confusion. Someone's in some devil energy, because somebody's about to get the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, it looks like some type of an opportunity with the Fool card. So somebody to a Capricorn, possibly. Oh, it's a Capricorn. Oh, okay. So a Capricorn took a risk, okay, because they know you're about to get some type of an opportunity. So they want to reverse an ending. They got fired. So a Capricorn court official might have gotten fired already, y'all. Okay. With the Strength card reverse, they feel powerless and they feel like all their options are gone. So they're trying to cause confusion. They're doing spell work, and they want, because they want to reverse an ending, because right now there's an opportunity coming towards you, Ace of Pentacles, and they took a risk to reverse an ending, to try to do something. Okay. The High Priest reverse and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. So there are 2 people here, or this could be one person. It might be a Queen of Pentacles reverse, High Priestess reverse, Holy Spirit, that is doing something, that might be doing something to someone isolated. All right. What happened in the recent past, Holy Spirit? What happened in the recent past, Holy Spirit? Okay. So somebody wanted to hold somebody back by possibly causing them some kind of misfortune. Okay. To a plan that they were trying to cause an obstacle to. Okay, we'll pull cards. That's cool with me. It's more excitement for my collective. Oh my goodness. Move that. Okay. So this is what happened. All right. So somebody just planned to cause an obstacle to someone that's about to get some type of Ace of Pentacles opportunity. And what they did is they were planning. It didn't work because the Three of Wands reversed. Their plans didn't take place. Okay, because their ships didn't come in. That means what they wanted to happen did not happen. And they wanted to cause you some type of misfortune with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse that would hold you back with the Four of Pentacles, okay? And that would be the obstacle that would stop you from traveling or getting whatever is coming toward you. And the person that did this to you is a Capricorn, a High Priestess reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse. So let's go ahead and pull the cards, Holy Spirit, because y'all gonna make me do what y'all make me do. All right, let's go, Holy Spirit. Clarify for my collective who the Queen of Pentacles reverse and the High Priestess reverse is. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles reverse, Sarah. So there might be an Eritrean named Sarah here. Okay. Oh, wow. Or an Ethiopian. Damn. This shit. Someone in the military. Oh, right. Danger headed your way. All right. That was it. Let's go, Holy Spirit. The United Nations. Somebody's connected to United Nations. Okay. So somebody is connected to somebody in the United Nations. Aha. Somebody is connected to somebody in the UN, in the United Nations, your cousin. So these people are connected to people in the UN, in the United Nations. Ooh, I feel a lawsuit coming. I feel a lawsuit coming, Holy Spirit. I feel a big lawsuit coming. Come on, Holy Spirit. The Queen of Pentacles reverse, the High Priestess reverse. The United Nations, UN, let's go. The United Nations, the UN, let's go. Family reunion. So someone's cousin might be the ex-husband or ex-wife to someone in the UN, the United Nations. Someone is in the FBI as well. There's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your family. Okay. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. A white woman. You don't know this person. Alpha Delta Phi. They might pledge Alpha Delta Phi. I don't know. Okay. There's an illegal immigrant. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. A West African. Oh, okay. A West African practitioner, spiritual practitioner from Senegal. That's a Cancer. It's a bisexual West African spiritual practitioner from Senegal. Okay. So this is all these people connected to this West African, again, in the United Nations, and a drug dealer. Okay. This drug dealer might live in the neighborhood. Okay. So these are the people that are getting fired, or they've been laid off and fired from the coven, from the group, from sitting on this council they were attached to, where they had privilege. Somebody's in the FBI here. Somebody's in the United Nations. Somebody called in a favor to somebody to make a false representation to try to get somebody arrested. They're making me pull the energy, so I have to pull it. So these are the people that just tried to pull off an illusion to cause an obstacle because they're upset. Holy Spirit, tell me about this dark high priestess Ethiopian named Sarah. What did she do? Holy Spirit, what did Sarah, this Ethiopian dark high priestess that does black magic, what did she do? Tell me what she did, Holy Spirit. Tell Mama all about it. What did she do, Holy Spirit? What did Sarah do? What did she do, Holy Spirit? What did she do? And who did she contact so they could lose their job too? Holy Spirit, what do you want us to know? What did she do? Okay, so she got fired. Okay, she did something to win at all costs, and she ended up getting fired and let go because she was attached to this board. She's also attached to this West African that is married or was married to somebody at the UN, the United Nations. So she was let go and fired from being a board member or being attached to whoever the trustees are that sit on this panel. I don't know what type of job this is connected to the government, but all these people were attached to it. Okay, she got fired. So she got fired. And the Queen of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups, a mother figure, very narcissistic. What did they do? They tried to cause an imbalance. All right, so a Queen of Swords reversed and a Queen of Cups, a mother figure, did something to try to cause a quick imbalance to a hermit that's isolated right now with the Temperance card in the reverse. Okay. And what is that, Holy Spirit? Very quickly. It's ridiculous. You might need to isolate and heal for a better perspective. Oh, Lord, what did they do? What did they say? What did they say? This is an apology. This is an apology. And these are sociopaths. Now they want to apologize because they're about to get blasted in front of every fucking body and get charges on them. Okay? A place. All right. Y'all want to talk about a place? Let's go. What kind of place? A barn. Something about a barn, a Caribbean island, a department store. Okay. Somebody from a Caribbean island. Somebody might work in a department store. I'm hearing JCPenney. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. This place. North America. All right, so this is somewhere in North America. A department store in North America. All right, so something happened in a department store in North America. I'm hearing JCPenney warehouse, something like that. A secret room, a secret safe room hidden in a residence. Okay. So that's where they did the spell work. Okay. Okay. Somebody that might work in a department store that has filed bankruptcy, where they might have huge, gigantic areas that are completely isolated. A very old one could have been built a very long time ago. In this department store, they have a secret room and a whole secret location where these people do spell work, okay? These people do a whole lot of very heavy rituals and spell work. They're barely functioning anymore. You will find a lot of warehouses where, and I'm not talking about newer warehouses, but this would be a very old warehouse where it's still functional, but it's at a very low level. They don't do a lot of business. They don't send out a lot. They just have a few people working there because it's a front for a place where they go and do very big rituals. A couple of them where I live caught on fire after I talked about this a couple of months ago. They might have set them on fire themselves, but they're, I think, in New Jersey, Philadelphia, and here in Georgia, all in the same night. They were all set on fire. I promise you, the last time I pulled this energy. But somebody works in a department store that has already filed bankruptcy. I'm feeling like this is some type of a warehouse here. Okay. And I feel like they do rituals. They do magic, sex magic here, and all kind of fire magic they do because it's like a ghost town in a whole certain area. I feel like this is below ground. You catch an elevator and there's no business conducted down there. It's like a whole city and it's completely empty, isolated. This is where they're doing the spell work. I'm hearing JCPenney warehouse. That's what I'm hearing. So there might be a JCPenney warehouse. Someone might be working. So there's an Ethiopian named Sarah here, the Queen of Swords reversed here, that got together possibly with another mother figure. They might have done some spell work. I'm hearing this spiritual practitioner, Amarado Mustafa. There is a spiritual practitioner that might have been connected or involved. This practitioner is bisexual. They're West African, and they do spell work for a coven. These two people might be the head of a coven, is what I'm hearing. Holy Spirit, what happened with this department store in North America in a secret room? Secret safe room hidden in the residence. That just means it's in a department of this department store where nobody, where people don't go anymore. Okay. So there's something being illuminated, and these people are not about to get justice. Okay. So the Moon card in the reverse and the Justice card in the reverse. Something is about to get illuminated to everybody, and these people are not going to get any justice at all whatsoever. Okay. The Page of Cups reverse, because these people were childish and they lied. Okay. These people, Page of Cups reverse, they were very childish and they told some kind of a lie. They told some type of a lie, being childish, and they're not going to get justice because of what they just tried to do. Okay, it's whatever they tried to do, they feel defeated, and it's not going to go in their favor now. Okay, so I feel like I have two spiritual practitioners here. One is an Ethiopian named Sarah. Okay, the other is a West African spiritual practitioner, Amarado Mustafa, a West African. This might be a person that also has a career in IT. They might work in IT, with computers professionally. Okay, so these people need to be thoroughly investigated because they're working possibly in a department store in North America, possibly in a secret location within that department store where they have a coven, a fully operational coven where they've been doing spell work and black magic. And this has been going on for a long time now. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Oh, somebody's moving their ass now. Somebody's moving their ass real fast right now to try to plan to do something. Let's go, Holy Spirit. Okay, because something is imbalanced right now. Somebody is not going to move forward, and they're not going to get victory and success. Someone just created a huge imbalance, possibly to somebody financially, and somebody is pulling out of something fast as shit. Judgment. The horn is being blown. I did a reading a whole year ago about warehouses, and a particular warehouse that has different locations. I think one is in Wisconsin or Michigan, not the store, but the warehouse, where they have an IT professional that is actually the head of a coven, a West African practitioner, and they travel from location to location, and they do spell work in groups in different isolated locations in these warehouses. And this is how they were operating. And I was bringing that down, and I was bringing that information forward. Okay. So these people, they fly this person. They work as an IT, like an IT manager over all of IT. Okay. They work with computers. They can hack. These people hack. And what they do is they travel from warehouse to warehouse because it's all the same company. And they secretly on the back end are practitioners, and they have organized covens at all of these locations where they do spell work and black magic on people. And they prey on some of the lower level employees, and all of the management. Most of them are all in on it. These are very highly organized covens. Okay. Right now, judgment is being called on these people right now, and they're pulling out. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Shit don't stink until you start fucking with it. Shit don't stink till you start fucking with it. What else, Holy Spirit? The Five of Wands. They're not going to have victory and success trying to Five of Wands you. So if somebody wanted to go upside your head or set you up to go to jail, set you up to be beat up or whatever, they're not going to have victory and success. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What's the Five of Wands? What was somebody trying to get done? What was the Five of Wands, Holy Spirit? Jail. I can't make it up. So somebody just pulled some strings to try to have somebody put in jail illegally. Okay. Y'all know it's me we're talking about, obviously, right now, because that's what just happened. Okay. Fake offer, they're catfishing you. Somebody that they've been someone works for the police department that they've been catfishing to date so that they could have access to their resource or power. So they're using somebody in the police department that's about to lose their job because they're dating somebody that they're catfishing. I told you what they do is they catfish and they date and have sex with people that they feel are undesirable, that have jobs where they have access to resources. So when they want to abuse them, they could use these people. So if you work for iPhone, Android, YouTube, if you work for the police department, the CIA, what these people do is they'll send someone to make friends with that person, have sex with them, put sex magic on them, and then get them to use that person as their gun to exercise power in their position over you, to do things to you. So they're catfishing in the police department. I don't know what they had to say, but they thought that they were going to try to make you go to jail and have legal issues or probation just now. That's what just happened. That's what they were trying to do. Cause some type of Five of Wands situation wherein you would end up in jail. But they're not going to have victory and success with this. Instead, there's going to be a full investigation of them and who they're connected to. But this is who set this up with a police officer just now. So you're exposed. You guys are all exposed now. Yep, that's it. This is it. The conquering lion, the Five of Swords, the victorious one. You're goddamn right, and you better fucking know it. God put me here and put a tongue in my mouth and gave me a voice to speak and to say everything I'm saying for a reason. A lot of people were being abused and used, and illegal immigrants were being sexually coerced and forced into covens wherein they were being raped. A lot of children connected to sex trafficking, all connected to these people. God put me in this location as a high priestess to put eyes on, to investigate, and to broadcast, and to bring to light and shed to light, so that all this demonic force in this area would be dismantled and scattered. Because God had enough of these people in this operation that they're running in this region that I'm in. These people have been sex trafficking children and sleeping with young people. Okay. They've been getting away with raping people, trying to make illegal immigrants and people that have situations from other countries, putting them and forcing them into sexual situations and doing black magic and sex magic with them. They've been doing this for a long time, and they do it in all the areas where this department store is. This IT professional, West African, Amarado Mustafa, practitioner from Senegal, Sarah, this Ethiopian Sarah, that's connected. They're the head of this coven. They travel around, department store, secret safe room, hidden, where they do spell work. Here in North America, they do spell work. They have organized covens in this department store. Right now, I'm doing what God ordered me to do, and I'm exposing it with the 7 of Cups in the reverse full exposure. And it goes so much deeper. There's a general manager here that is the head of this as well. They're all part of these secret organizations, and a lot of these other department stores are all connected with these covens. Let me get busy on this shit. Y'all want to call the police? Let's talk about it. Your coven and the United Nations. Holy Spirit, what's your coven and the United Nations? Let's talk about it. They're not going to recover from this work they did with the 9 of Wands reverse and the Knight of Pentacles reverse. What's the United Nations and your coven, Holy Spirit? Okay, they're going to try to pull out of this really fast and find something else to do with the 2 of Pentacles. That's bullshit. No, you're not. You're going to find something else to do in jail. They just realized, is this the investor? Did they invest in these covens? With these warehouses? Holy Spirit, this is the coup de grace. The cycle is over. What? For this investment? Holy Spirit, clarify. Is this the investment? Clarify, Holy Spirit. Okay. Is this the investment or the investor in these certain warehouses that file bankruptcy and these organized covens where they're pulling from people that are in impoverished situations, people that don't make enough money, to energy harvest from them and to pull them into these covens and blackmail them and abuse them? Okay, they feel defeated. Tell me about this person in the United Nations. What is their attachment to the leader of this cult here? Sarah, the Ethiopian, and Amarado Mustafa, the West African practitioner. Let's go, Holy Spirit. Let's go. Let's talk about it right now. Yep, they financed it. Investigation on the way of JCPenney. Investigation on the way of JCPenney and all other warehouses in the South that are connected. Also, these general managers of these warehouses, they belong to these same secret societies, and they're all connected with each other. Okay? Don't make me name and call all of them out. Okay? These 2 people, they were making bank, a huge amount of money as the head of a coven, and they traveled to train. What they were doing is they were training and organizing covens at different locations, and they would both travel together and apart. And this is being done in cahoots with the general manager. And it's more than one. It's not just that warehouse. It's several different ones, and mostly spread throughout the South. And it was being financed by a West African in the United Nations. Let's crack this shit open right now. I'm getting downloads right now. There's a West African, somebody's cousin. It might be this West African practitioner. Their cousin is the one that works and sits on the UN, and they were backing them financially as they worked these covens in the warehouse. And they worked for these higher up secret societies to use that energy to invest in stocks and bonds. Y'all are exposed right now. In the name of Yeshua, the Most High God, all of y'all are exposed. Y'all are exposed because the cycle's over for this shit, but y'all had to come for one more. Y'all had to come for one more. Yeah, illegal immigrants, sex trafficking. That's what they've been doing. Yep. Who is this white woman? Who this? Okay. And actually, tell me first about this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy and family. Tell me about this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy and family. Tell me about this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy and family. I feel like a Taurus pulled some strings to call the police. I knew it. So the Seven of Swords, and because they're heartbroken, there's a Taurus energy here, okay? She's either a Capricorn or a Taurus, but I'm leaning toward a Taurus. There's a Taurus person in the family that just pulled some strings with the police, okay, and people that they know because she's heartbroken and tried to Seven of Swords you and get you to go to jail, okay? So that's who this is going to come back to. This is going to come back to a Taurus energy that just called the police and made a false charge. So now somebody can get a false charge for playing around. And now they want to pull out this shit because they're about to be fucking homeless for real with the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Okay? So it was a Taurus energy. It might be somebody's auntie. It might be somebody's aunt that's a Taurus that's about to lose all her money and her foundation. And now she might go to jail or catch a charge for calling the police and making a false report. Both this Taurus, okay, this Ethiopian named Sarah that runs a coven professionally with a West African Senegalese, Amarado Mustafa, this Cancer West African. And all these people, they work with other family members and a whole network of people that was stealing also. These people were working with Chinese hackers to steal your accounts. They have people that work at the NSA that they're connected to that were hacking into YouTube, and they were adjusting not just mine, but a lot of your revenue as well. All of these people are connected while they're firing them. And I'm hoping that they're working on making the adjustments to bring everybody back their money that was stolen, because they know exactly who took it and they know who paid who to do it. And a lot of people were robbed on YouTube. Yes, they were. And it stems back to these people right here and the people that they networked with. The people they networked with that had connections in the NSA. So I hope they return everybody's money, or we're going to do some very heavy duty exposing even more. We're going to go even deeper. What is a white woman in the military? Holy Spirit. Okay. Oh, is that who came forward with the obstacle? So was the white woman, the police officer was a white woman. Okay. The police officer that knocked on my door was a white woman. Is that her? Is she ex-military? Holy Spirit, clarify that. That white woman was just about to cause an obstacle and Ten of Swords, the death card. They felt powerless and they wanted to death card. And were they going to try to kill me? Get the fuck out of here. Hold on now. Okay. There's a white woman in the military here, y'all. There's a white woman in the military. Oh, they're touching my back now. There's a white woman in the military here that was a part of the obstacle that this Taurus in the CIA caused. Amarado Mustafa, the cancer practitioner from Senegal, Sarah, this Ethiopian, that had the coven in the department store. They called this white woman. She might be ex-military. She might work for the police department. Okay, she just tried to cause an obstacle for me. To Ten of Swords me. And I clarified that she thought that they would all get unstuck by helping them if she could render me powerless with the Strength card reverse by causing me a death and an ending. Clarified that's a death card, Holy Spirit, that they were going to try to put me in a situation where they could kill me just now. Holy Spirit, please clarify that they were going to try to put me in a situation where they could kill me. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Holy Spirit, clarify that death card for me. Clarify your aunt. Thank you. Your aunt. Your aunt just tried to have you killed. So there's someone, well, y'all know this is my energy right now. So my aunt Cynthia Moore, she's CIA, guys. This is the one that worked with my uncle Chucky Chisholm from the Chisholm plantation, the light-skinned Chisholm plantation, okay, in Colorado. The two of them are the ones that gave my mother's children away to be experimented on and did the spell work that they would sacrifice us. This was done in childhood because, they sold into the secret society. My aunt Cynthia Moore and Chucky Chisholm, he died already. Okay, they're CIA, but they're also part of these secret societies. So my aunt is the one that's still living. She's the one that my mom's side of the family. Cheryl Chisholm was his second wife. My aunt Cynthia Moore, she's the one that just solicited a white woman, this police officer that's retired from the military or in the military, to kill me with the death card. So somebody's going to need to do an investigation of Cynthia Moore in the CIA. In the CIA, living in Los Angeles, California right now. Used to be the head of Compton High School, a principal, but she worked for the CIA. There needs to be an investigation done of her right now, government official and somebody's stepfather. So she just put a hit on me, hoping that this white woman in the military, along with a sister, cousin, or brother, would cause a death for me. They just wanted to cause a death for me just now. Let's go, Holy Spirit. Let's fucking talk about it. Eritrean, of course. Yes. Cheryl Chisholm, Joseph's mom. Yeah. Cheryl Chisholm, Joseph's mom. Okay. And also, who else, Holy Spirit? An Eritrean. That might be Sarah. Sarah might be Ethiopian or Eritrean. It's the fucking same damn near. Okay. And a spiritual religious leader. Okay. And someone that works for an iPhone or Android employee. Okay. All right. So they just tried to put a hit on me just now. That's what it is. So I would go to jail, and then they were going to try to create some type of obstacle in jail where a drug dealer in jail was going to kill me. That's what drug dealers out here for, or was out here for. Okay. So I'm still alive. Because these people have a mental disability. These people have some type of a mental disability in which they can't take accountability. All they know how to do is project. Because she's like, I planned this when you were only a baby, and it was going so perfect. It was going so perfect. Your whole, everything, I had it in place. Every man you've ever been in a relationship went along with the plan. No one ever told you because chipped at birth during surgery. Yeah. My aunt that worked for the CIA, they made sure that me and some of my siblings, we were chipped at birth during surgery. I'm telling you, an extreme narcissistic family and friend dynamic. Some of these people connected to these agencies way back in the even back in the 70s and the 60s, the people in your family connected to these government agencies, they would take poor relatives of theirs that they don't associate with, and they sacrifice their children because they wanted to be wealth and fame or just to be wealthy. So they would go to the poor relative. Hey, you're having a baby. Let me be here at the hospital and make sure that their child got chipped so that they could start causing problems in the family, health issues, mental health issues, to cause split personalities, sexual abuse, all kind of things. And they could experiment on those children. MK Ultra, all that. A lot of you had family members in these government agencies that sacrificed you when you were children. So I'm telling you, she's upset because she thought she was going to retire wealthy off of my mother's children. And that's why I did that prayer for first daughters, especially for mothers that were sacrificed that were first daughters and their children were victimized just like the mother and picked off of and sabotaged their marriage, everything intentionally by a relative that joined these secret societies and wanted to stay rich off of a sister or brother's children in the ghetto. It happened to a lot of you all too. That's what happened. I'm trying to tell y'all. So she's mad because she's exposed right now and they're letting her go because it's all coming out right now. Cynthia Moore and Chucky Chisholm, both in the CIA, from the Moore plantation, from the light-skinned Moore plantation and the light-skinned Chisholm plantation, where they would forever have jobs in the big house on the goddamn plantation, a big seat waiting for you as long as you play ball with us. They opened up to dark-skinned people a couple of years ago. I'm just telling you who these motherfuckers are. It is what it is. It's the truth. Okay? So chipped at birth, she was there when I was chipped at birth during surgery because she's an extreme narcissistic family and friend dynamic. Didn't grow up with this bitch. Just peeked in on us from time to time. Just to see what was going on with us and what to do next to make my mother lose all her children and end up in foster care. A lot of y'all don't know that there were demons in your communities, whatever color you are, but I'm a black woman, so I'm talking about my experience. You had demons in your community while you were trying to build your community, or people were working hard. You had some of our devils in our race, some black devils that collaborated with the enemy, with a supremacist racist government. They do anything for money and agreed to sell these children, agreed to sabotage them, agreed to sell them to be sexually raped and molested, and entered into MK Ultra programs, and it was your family members helping them, and that's how they became the boule class. This is how they became wealthy. This is how they got the power to get away with everything and never get locked up and go to jail. This is the boule class, y'all, because you don't have no goddamn class. You don't have money. You're lower class. No, you're low class. You're lower class because you're not spiritual. You're not connected to God. Okay? You lack integrity, and you would open up and pop your old ass motherfucking cobweb pussy to anybody that throws money at you. I don't give a fuck what boule class you're a part of. You are low class. Let's go, Holy Spirit. What else? Careful, they have a history of sexual abuse. Of course. Don't we all? Somebody made her a bad business offer. She might have been molested in her childhood, and somebody might have made her an offer. Instead of stealing, how about I put power and authority in your hand to transfer that negative energy from the loss of having control over what's sacred to you, your body. How about I give you the power to have power over other people, so you can transfer the negative energy from what was done to you, that the pain that you hurt, you can transfer that pain to other people. I'm going to put you into a position of power where you can transfer your pain to other people, so you don't have to feel it by hurting and harming people and exercising demonic power over people. And they took this business deal. It was a bad business offer. And that's how they get into these covens, by traumatizing children and younger people when they're younger. And then they don't teach them how to overcome their pain, how to transmute that pain, how to heal from that pain. They don't offer them a pathway of healing. They don't offer them options that will help them transmute pain and get through whatever psychologically they're going through. What they offer them is a way to transfer that pain onto other people by giving them power over other people, but in a very bad way, to hurt people. And that's how these covens stay alive and thrive and keep on recruiting and bringing more people in, by teaching people not to reflect and heal, but to transfer energy, not transmute it into heal. You're supposed to transmute the energy and heal, okay? Not transfer the energy over to somebody else. So somebody made her this bad business offer because of her trauma and abuse when she was a child. And we all know this goes all the way back to slavery. And even if it wasn't slavery for other people back in the day, people were being abused in their homes, period, by people during sexual abuse, during this patriarchal society, period, point blank. Random crime or act of violence. Yeah, they were going to have me, they were going to, whatever they said, they were going to take me to jail, and then they were going to have a drug dealer in jail that's already there, wherever they were going to take me, and they were going to try to have me killed. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Anything else you want to say? Because I'm not about to stay on here with this bullshit. Okay? They have a history of sexual abuse. We already know that. They only wanted money or resources from this person. Okay? So somebody did it for the money. Yeah, we did it for the gram. Unrequited, not your match. And then something about a place that somebody wants me to say right now. Unrequited, not your match. I wonder who that is. Unrequited, not your match. California. I can't make it up. I opened the deck on this shit in California at a community event. Any other place beside California you want me to talk about? JP Morgan. Okay, and an island. Somebody might be from an island or have something on an island. They might have a property on an island, or it's someone from an island. They might work at JP Morgan Bank. Somebody has a relationship with somebody at JP Morgan Bank. Somebody is from Charleston, South Carolina, and somebody works in the 5D. Somebody works in the 5D. So somebody did something for the money, Colorado. I can't make this shit up, y'all. The Central African they're working with in the army. Okay. So they were working with somebody in the military. Okay. There's it's not just a West African. There's also a Central African that they work with. This Central African that they work with is Congolese. They're from the Congo. Okay. And these people, I told you, the CIA, Colorado and California. Did I not tell you? Okay. So they worked with somebody from both Colorado and California. Okay. And my aunt, she's in California. And the Chisholm branch of the family that works for the CIA, okay, is in Colorado, all of them. Okay. I don't know if they fired all of them or disconnected them from whatever type of connection or jobs they have, but they're in Colorado and California, and their dad retired from the CIA, you know, before he passed away, and he had a lot of connections, and she's still living. Okay. She's the one that ordered the hit on me. And they worked with somebody just now to do spell work. The West African, a Central African from Congo. He might be in Charleston, South Carolina. I don't know. And there's someone here in the army as well. Okay. That might come off as shy. What else, Holy Spirit? What do y'all want me to know about these people? Sociopaths. Yeah, well, we know that. Okay. So all of these people are complete sociopaths with a personality disorder, very narcissistic. All these energies are extremely narcissistic. It's a good thing I know the law, y'all. Shit, I wasn't about to open that door. Okay, so they were having sex with, they were doing some type of sex magic with this person. This is their fuck buddy, clear understanding. So there's somebody of Central African descent that's someone's fuck buddy with a clear understanding that helped her to just try to pull something off that she tried to pull off just now with this white woman in the military that was going to have me put in jail. New love opportunity. So this white woman in the military that was just going to have me arrested just now as a favor to my aunt, Cynthia Moore, CIA. She also is attached to this board of trustees. She sits with these people as well. Okay. So she may need to be investigated as well in the local police department where I live. I'm going to have that looked into definitely. Let me pull cards really quick with JP Morgan Bank and this island real quick. These people are affiliated with someone at JP Morgan Bank. Okay. It might be someone from an island, or they might have some property on an island, but it's something here about JP Morgan Bank. They're connected to JP Morgan Bank. Child, ain't it good to know the damn law? How you think you're going to knock on my fucking door and I'm going to open it for you? How you think you're going to knock on my door and I'm going to open it for you like I ain't seen enough police shows? You must be fucking crazy. You don't have no fucking warrant. Why would I open the door for you? If I open the door, that opens the ability for you to create another scenario where you could try to say she had a gun in her hand that you couldn't see on the camera because it was being held down. She answered the door with a gun in her hand, you know, but it was below the camera. You couldn't see it, so we had to try to take it from her, and then a scuffle, and we took her to jail. Child, you don't open the door to the devil. Never open the door to the devil, ever. Ever, unless you call the police to your house, never, ever open the door. Fuck that. Y'all know better. JP Morgan. So somebody is trying to get to JP Morgan. Someone might be from an island. Someone got a message to somebody at JP Morgan Bank or connected to JP Morgan Bank very quickly about someone having clarity about everything that was done, and they were very dissatisfied with the Four of Cups. Holy Spirit, why is an island here? So Cynthia Moore has a connection at JP Morgan Bank, possibly in California and in Colorado. Okay. There's somebody of Congolese descent. We also have this white woman in the military that works for the police department. Okay. And what else? Okay. Cheryl Chisholm. Okay. Holy Spirit. What's an island? Why is an island here? What about an island? Do they live on an island? What's this about an island? Okay. Somebody's ex-husband. Okay. Somebody's ex-husband might live on an island that might work for JP Morgan Bank or be retired from JP Morgan Bank. An emperor in the reverse. that a cycle ended with. Okay, so somebody contacted either an ex-husband, an ex-boyfriend, or someone, a good old friend of theirs. Okay, what did they add? Okay, and they contacted them to tell them they didn't know what to do because they were about to lose all their money or something inheritance that they stole. Okay, and they were out of options, so they quickly put together some type of collaboration here with the Three of Cups here. Okay, Holy Spirit, tell me, who is this Emperor in the reverse here that lives on an island that's works for JP Morgan Bank? Who is this person, Holy Spirit, that works for JP Morgan Bank? I want to know. Somebody might even own a property in the Congo. Holy Spirit, tell me who. Tell me who this Emperor in the reverse is. Tell me who this Emperor, the CIA. Okay, so this is an old buddy of hers in the CIA, Cheryl Chisholm, Joseph's mom. So this is an old buddy of Cheryl Chisholm, Joseph's mom. Okay, sure, from the Chisholm plantation, the light-skinned Chisholm plantation. Okay, and this is a friend of hers that works at JP Morgan. Okay, they work at JP Morgan or retired from, or it might be an executive connected to JP Morgan Bank. This person might live in an island. It might be her old boyfriend, somebody she fucked with, or a friend, or old coworker, whoever the fuck they are, is someone she's connected to at JP Morgan Bank. They might now live on an island. They ended a cycle together, whoever this is. If she related to them, if it's her child, whoever the fuck. Who's this Emperor in the reverse, Holy Spirit, in the CIA? Something's trying to come out. Hold on. Who's this Emperor in the reverse? Who's this Emperor in the reverse? This is your female platonic friend. Okay, this is an older woman, an ex of yours. Somebody might be gay. In the army. Hold on, this might be somebody gay. Hold on. The Emperor in the reverse. Maybe it's an Aries. The Emperor in the reverse, Holy Spirit. Who's this Emperor in the reverse? Okay. All right. All right. So this is somebody in the military. So there might be somebody in the military. It might be a woman here. She might have worked for JP Morgan Bank. She's a covert sociopath. She might live on an island. Okay. She might be connected to a private investigator in South Africa. Okay. So I have she might be South African or connected to someone from South Africa. Or does she live in South Africa? Why are you throwing these cards like this? God damn. Oh, she's their neighbor. Okay, so some of these people might live or have a property. These people might have properties in the islands together. Okay. A lot of these people that stole your money bought property in the same neighborhood and community. Thank you. Okay, so a lot of these people that stole your inheritance, they bought property on an island in the same neighborhood and community. Somebody's of South African descent. All right. Someone's of East African descent. Your family members and a couple of them. Okay, I see what it is. So these people are all neighbors. These are all neighbors. They might live in the same community, but one of them works for JP Morgan and Bank. Y'all know what I'm saying. What is private investigator, Holy Spirit? What is a tower and the lovers? Okay, so there was a huge tower to the lovers. That might be the Gemini. Okay. Somebody is having a huge tower because of a private investigator that they might have lied to, and they can't recover from the lie that they told. So a Gemini lied to a private investigator and they can't recover from the lie that they told. And it might have something to do with some money at JP Morgan Bank that they might have used to build or finance something. These people might own a property on an island, and they might all own their own homes, but in the same neighborhood. Like, look at all this inheritance money we got. Hey, let's all buy property in Trinidad. We can all buy homes like in this community, a new development being built. These people are having a field day, with people sacrificing people and taking money and just having too much motherfucking fun. The fun is fucking over. So somebody's having a tower because they told a lie to a private investigator, whoever this South African is, and this East African, they lied. And now they're very emotional because they're getting ready to lose their housing. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. They're about to lose their stability because they lied to this investigator, possibly about some property that they have in an island connected to JP Morgan and Bank. So what's going on here is there are a whole bunch of people that are literally about to lose a whole bunch of shit that they stole, and they're upset. And then they just got fired from their jobs with these organizations, or kicked off of something they were connected to. And because of that, Cynthia Moore decided to call in a hit on me to try to have me killed. And that's that. I'm not even going to go too much further into it because it's too much to even get into. But because of that, because so many people are involved here, it's such a big risk, and they're tied to covens and big government agencies, and they didn't want to. This is big, y'all. This is very big. She losing her mind, and she tried to arrange something by calling on people she's had long relationships with over her career in the CIA to kill me by arresting me on false charges. If they could just get me in the jail, if they could just sick dogs on me and get me to defend myself against a dog attack and say that animal cruelty, it didn't work. I just went back in the house. Okay. But if they could get me on a lie to accidentally lock me up just long enough to have someone kill me, that was her just final plan just now. Congo. Why is Congo here, Holy Spirit? That's the exact truth. So they could get a judgment reverse. These people are scrambling and so fucking desperate to get a judgment reverse. These people were scrambling and so fucking desperate to get a judgment reverse that that's the truth and the clarity. They were doing spell work with someone of Congolese descent, so that they could do the spell work real quick and then have me go to jail and fucking die. Stupid. Okay, because of what they invested in, they know they're about to lose every fucking thing. Why is California here, Holy Spirit? I'm so sick of this. Why is California here? Another liar. Okay, that they pulled their energy back from. Somebody is pulling their energy back from somebody. Yep, somebody is pulling their energy back, and they're being closed off to somebody, and they don't want to plan with this person or organize nothing. Somebody is pulling all their energy back from somebody in California, probably her ass. Why is Colorado here, Holy Spirit? This shit don't make no motherfucking sense. God said this shit been going on for long enough, and now it's karma season. You've been doing this to them since they were children. Taking all of their children, trying to fuck all of them up. And God said it's enough. Having people's children experimented on and taking money on the back end like we're still slaves. Oh, you can take that one right there. That's my niece. Yeah. You can take her. Yeah. Don't worry. I'll make sure. I'll keep an eye on things. Just, give me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. My niece right there. Yeah. Don't worry. I have plans. In the future, we're going to sex traffic her. Okay. Or no. Since we couldn't get her, her daughter is about to graduate from college. Let's see if we can approach her daughter and suck her, and we'll glamour her and tell her we'll give her a lot of money and make up. She'll have a successful career if she joins the CIA or whatever. We're a part of this, that, and the other, and then we'll sacrifice her later. This stupid motherfucking bitch, I'm telling you, picking on children like it's still slavery, and she's like a buffer, a motherfucking boule buffer, selling people's kids. Well, we're going to take her and it's going to be her next. Okay, don't worry. We couldn't get her. We'll get her eventually. Let's go after her daughter right now, because her daughter, she's a young adult, but she's still young and dumb. So we should be able to pull something off with her. This motherfucking stupid ass bitch. So somebody in Colorado did something very quickly. Okay. Somebody in Colorado took a very quick action that's closed emotionally. What did this person do that was in their ego, that also lied to the investigator? Holy Spirit, what did this person in Colorado do, Holy Spirit? What did this person in Colorado do? Okay. They were waiting for victory and success. Okay, so they might have been waiting for victory and success. So they might have been expecting that I was getting ready to go to jail a little while ago. Okay. So they was going to take very quick action to come forward and to apologize so that they could get into my energy and cause an obstacle very quickly. Oh, and not toward me, towards someone else possibly. The star reverse. The Ace of Wands. Interesting. So somebody in Colorado was going to take very quick action possibly that was closed emotionally. Someone's connected to Colorado. Okay. The Chisholm group, the Chisholm plantation crew in the CIA branch, they're in Colorado. Okay. Because something was about to get balanced out. So the Hierophant in the reverse. So somebody might have been getting divorced from somebody, and somebody was going to try to see if they can apologize to reconnect to somebody so that they can cause them a quick obstacle. These motherfuckers are fucking crazy. Stupid ass. Who was about to do this, Holy Spirit, in Colorado? Who was about to do this, Holy Spirit? Who was about to do this in Colorado? Who was about to do this? There's an East African in Colorado. 2 or more family members is connected to. Okay, multiple people. Okay. They were going to try to reconnect with somebody real quick. Some friends of theirs and a salesman. Okay. South Africa. There's an East African in Colorado. There's an East African in Colorado. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. A grandfather figure. So there's an older East African grandfather figure in Colorado. Some might be someone's foster parent that the family is connected to. See, when they sacrifice children, when the CIA follows people over here to watch that have certain bloodlines, and they're going to give birth to children that they plan on energy harvesting from, that have certain DNA and sacrificing, what they do is they'll work with other Africans that come from that same village or come from the same country, or might work in the government in that country, that African or South American or wherever they come from in the world. They'll work with other people from that country, literally, to plot on whoever that person is that might marry an American or someone in Europe or whatever the case may be, so that they can pull from their offspring. So they have allies. So this is an East African ally of theirs in Colorado that collaborated with family members, okay, on the American side to try to sacrifice this woman's children. Yeah. So they were a part of all of this. So it's all coming down now. This Arab, okay, connected to your mom's side of the family, someone Alpha, Delta, Phi. So someone pledges Alpha, Delta, Phi, connected to your mom's side of the family. They might be Arab. They might be Black Arab. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. This fucking nonsense. Oh, okay. So they're connected to the head of the coven. So this is the head of the coven right here. Cynthia Moore is connected to these people right here, the head of the coven. That's Sarah, the Ethiopian. And Aramado Mustafa, this Cancer West African practitioner. These 2 people right here, they train people. They're the head of a coven, and they train people in how to do spell work. They train in how to do astral projection, how to do sex magic, they run courses. They literally teach you how to be a copycat and take someone's energy harvest all these different things that you see a lot of young people that have never been connected to before in the past. These people do this shit professionally, and they've been training a lot of young people. They're recruiting or people that are financially or economically disenfranchised, that they pull into these manipulated situations for housing, food, and stability. They make them join covens, and they train them on how to energy harvest from somebody. If you're jealous of somebody and you want to like do a destiny swap, this is the type of work that these two people do. An Ethiopian woman named Sarah and a West African Senegalese cancer practitioner, a West African. These two work together, okay? These two have been working together, running clinics on how to do this shit. All right. So Holy Spirit, will anything be done about, I'm not, it's just, y'all have no idea how deep the rabbit hole goes with this shit. The rabbit hole goes so motherfucking deep. I couldn't even get it all out in 3 readings. All right. So what's going to happen to these people that try to set me up to put me in a situation where I would be unalived and killed inside of a jail today? Holy Spirit. Okay. Somebody's not going to take any more action and they're going to lie about it. Okay. So the Empress in the reverse, y'all know that's either Cynthia Moore, or that's either Cynthia Moore, this West African bisexual spiritual practitioner, or Sarah the Ethiopian. All of them, they're gonna try to Page of Swords reverse. They're gonna lie and try to detach themselves from the fact that they're the ones that had the police come to my house just now to try to set me up to win at all costs. So they're gonna try to lie about that. Holy Spirit, will I get justice for that false police call just now? The sun, they don't see it, but things are going to go in your favor. The Two of Swords, they don't see it right now, but things are going to go in your favor. All right. Anything else so I can end this because it's too much. Anything else? All right. These people are going to lose their foundation, their stability, their money. They're going to lose every fucking thing. The 9 of Pentacles reverse and the 10 of Pentacles reverse. They did way too fucking much. They were way too connected. There's too much evidence. There are too many people that were used, abused, have had to get pregnant and have pregnancy, abortion. These people have gotten people pregnant and forced them to have abortions, to sacrifice the baby, to do spell work. Y'all just don't know. The rabbit hole goes so deep. But these people have done a lot. And they work heavily with sex traffickers. And they're going to lose everything. Anything else, Holy Spirit? I'm going to, final message. Final message. If I find out what they told the police, I'll tell y'all so y'all can laugh. All right. This it was a horrible thing to invest in, and I can still plan to move forward in my life. But this was a horrible thing to invest in. Yeah. From the past to the present, even the 9 of Pentacles reverse. Someone that's about to lose, someone financially codependent. Try that. All right. So if I find, and this is off weird reading right now because of what just happened, I wasn't expecting today. But if I do find out what they told to the police, why I had to have 3 goddamn police cars swarm on my damn house while I was doing my other reading, I will definitely let y'all know for entertainment purposes. So y'all can laugh too as I laugh. Because I got to know what the hell they told the police to get them to swarm my house like that. Not really swarm. It was only 3 cars. But really, I'm QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.